There have been a lot of very crazy lies that have been spread about Tom Cruise recently ever since this interview that Emily Blunt did where she talked about this crazy story between her and Tom Cruise and the rather, well, blunt advice that he gave her when they were shooting Edge of Tomorrow. We're going to get into all of this here because what she says here completely obliterates woke media and all of the ways that they're trying to spin this story that she told into some sort of feminist woke type of story. And she's like, no, that is not the case at all. That is not what I was trying to do. You guys are ridiculous. So we're going to get into all of this because it doesn't surprise me that they would do this to Tom Cruise. Of course, they're going to try to paint him in a bad picture because this seems to happen all the time where when there is an actor or a celebrity that the people actually like Tom Cruise, then suddenly the media feels the need, the urge to vilify them and to paint them into some sort of bad guy. And I wouldn't be surprised if they are going to try to do that with Tom Cruise, especially considering the fact that he actually appreciates fans and audiences and the people, and he is not someone that just goes around and flaunts all of his crazy, ideologies and politics and all that type of stuff. He's just here to make movies and make good movies, and the media can't stand that. So it's ludicrous. Hollywood star wants to clarify the rather blunt advice she got from Tom Cruise. Hollywood star Emily Blunt has clarified the rather non-PC advice she got from Tom Cruise and accused some outlets of spinning it into something that offended her. The 39-year-old actress said her story about Cruise telling her to stop being such a pussy on the set of their 2014 hit sci-fi thriller Edge of Tomorrow was taken literally and absurdly out of context. Because, of course, this is what the media does. They take stories like this and they think that Emily Blunt is being some sort of woke feminist when she tells the story and she's trying to, paint Tom Cruise in a bad light and all this type of stuff. They're going to take all of that and they're going to run with it and they're going to try to create as much drama out of that as possible. But Emily Blunt is like, no. That's not what happened. And even I knew that. When I read through the story, I was like, it's very obvious that she is not saying this story as a negative thing towards Tom Cruise. She's just telling a great story about Tom Cruise and how tough of an actor he is, how he is someone who's so dedicated to doing the best work that he can while on screen, and he tells her that she needs to shape up and get to work. And that was a very awesome story. I did a whole video on it yesterday if you want to go check it out, where I cover the whole story and the interview and everything else. And it was awesome. It's awesome. So, yeah, I mean, it's ludicrous that it's being spun as something that offended me, Blunt shared. It didn't. I shared the story as lightheartedly as it was meant by Tom Cruise. I absolutely adore Tom. He's a dear friend, and he was a total gem to me. It was said as a joke to make me laugh, which it did in a big way, and it's still something we laugh about to this day. And this just really shows just how much of a joke they are, how much of a joke the media is. This is what she had to say yesterday about the story. We had to wear these really enormous robotic suits, which I think it would have been great if they could have been CGI'd, but we wanted to do it practically and in a tactile way. When you hear the word tactile, you're like, that sounds cozy and nice. There was nothing cozy about wearing those suits. The Jungle Cruise star said the 85-pound suit was so heavy that the first time I put it on, I started to cry in front of Tom. He just stared at me and was like, I know. And I was like, I'm not sure how I'm going to get through the shoot. And I started to cry. I was like, I'm just feeling a bit panicky about the whole shoot. He literally goes, he stares at me for a long time, not knowing what to do. And he goes, come on, stop being such a pussy, okay? And I did laugh, and then we got through it. So, the media is just nuts, man, and I can see that they can't stand Tom Cruise. Of course they don't. I mean, this is just yet another one of these Chris Pratt type of situations where you have these actors and the wokesters can't stand this. They can't stand the fact that Tom Cruise is out there, advocating for all of their ridiculous woke agendas, which is of course all it takes today to be hated by the media in such a way. So with that being said, let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. What do you think about what Emily Blunt says here in this epic interview? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.